communicating and understanding carriers with examples. Whether you are working in a trucking company, a dispatch service, or provide your services as an independent dispatcher, a time will come when you have to make the initial call to your new customer or a new driver. The first call is your only shot at making a first impression, and it has to count. The carrier will assess your professionalism and credibility, as well as your personality, and immediately make a decision whether he likes you and wants to work with you. Here is a step-by-step guide on making the initial call with a new carrier. Stage 1. Greeting. In this stage, try to sound warm and welcoming. Potentially, this is the first time a carrier is hearing your voice. Mention your name, your company name, the reason for your call, and make sure they have time to speak to you right now. Example of a greeting during the first call to a customer. Hi, my name is Isabel. I'm calling you from Pro Dispatch 24. I was assigned to be your new dispatcher. I wanted to give you a quick call to introduce myself and make a plan for the next week. Do you have 10 minutes to talk to me right now? In case they told you it's not a good time to talk, politely reply something like, okay, no problem at all. When is a good time to call you back? Stage 2. Get the information on the driver's equipment type. You have to ask the following questions. What type of trailer do you have? What are your trailer's dimensions? What is the maximum weight you can haul? What are your truck and trailer numbers? Stage 3. Get the information on the preferred areas of operation and financial goals. You can ask the following questions. Do you run interstate or intrastate? What are your preferred areas of operation? Are there any areas you cannot go to? What is your desired rate per mile? How many miles would you like to run per week? What is the gross income you would like to generate per week? Do you operate over the weekend? How often do you like to return back home? Do you do multi-stop loads? Stage 4. Request documentation and review it. In order to request company documents, you can say, please send me your company documents to my email. I will need your MC certificate, certificate of insurance, and W-9 form. Additionally, check what payment options the carrier would like to use. You can say, do you use a factoring company? Would you like to be paid by standard pay or quick pay? Please send me the notice of assignment from your factoring company. Do you accept payments by check or direct deposit? Please send me your voided check. Stage 5. Check the preferred method of communication. Use the following phrases. How would you like to receive your load offers from me? Do you prefer to talk via phone calls, emails, or SMS texts? Would you prefer to speak in an online messenger? At what time would you like me not to disturb you? How early in the morning can I contact you? Stage 6. Check the driver's location and parameters of the next load. You can ask the following questions. When and where will you be unloaded? For what day will you need your next load? When should I start looking for your next load? This is a full list of information you will need to get from your new carrier. Feel free to talk about other things during the initial call and build a personal relationship. If you can see that the driver has time to talk to you and get to know you better, you can ask the following personal questions. So, how long have you been working in trucking? Do you have any plans for your holidays? What do you like to do in your free time outside of work? Do you prefer cold or warm weather? What's your favorite restaurant? What's the most beautiful place you visited while driving? To make life easier for you, I've attached a template for initial calls with all the information you will need to obtain to start working with a new driver. Simply fill it out during the call and you won't miss anything. Before we finish, let's have a sample conversation with the driver. Dimitri will act as my new driver and we will have a chat. Hello, Daniel. My name is Isabel. I'm calling you from Pro Dispatch 24. I was assigned to be your dispatcher I wanted to see if you had a couple of minutes to talk to me today.
Isabel. Yes, hello. Yeah, I'm driving now. The connection's not the best, but let's try.
Okay, sure. Don't worry about it. If the connection breaks up or I can't hear you, I'll just give you a call later.
Sure.
Okay, so tell me about your equipment. What's the trailer type and specifications?
Well, I got a 26-foot box truck. It's my own truck. I'm an owner-operator. I'm driving to pick up a load right now here in North Carolina.
Okay, cool. Okay, what's the maximum weight you can haul?
Wait, I can do 7,000, maybe 8,000 pounds maximum. But I don't like to load to maximum. Ideally 7,000 and no more than 10 pallets. I have an older truck.
Okay, gotcha. No more than 7,000 pounds, no problem. And where are you based?
Yeah, I'm out of North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm here right now picking up a load going to Texas.
Okay, so you run interstate, is that correct?
Yeah, I run the interstate. I like to stay here down south, going, South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia. I'll go to Florida once in a while. I go all the way to Texas sometimes. I don't do too much northeast, don't do north, don't do too much Midwest. Maybe in summer I can do a little bit of Midwest sometimes.
Don't like the cold, huh?
Nah. Maybe sometimes go up all the way to maybe Tennessee. Yeah, if it pays good, I'll go where the money is, but I like to stay in the south. Right now I'm going to Texas, then from there probably coming back Georgia, maybe South Carolina, maybe Virginia, and then come back home for the weekend to North Carolina.
Okay, perfect. And what about the financials? How much are we aiming to get per gross per week?
Per week, different weeks, different gross. I do try to be around 5,000, 6,000 per week. Maybe depends on how many miles I run. But yeah, let's say 5,000. We're trying to be at 5,000. Can we make that work?
Yeah, definitely, of course. And tell me, are you okay with multi-stop loads?
Multi-stop, multi-drop, multi-pick, that kind of thing. 2 pickups, 2 dropouts. Yeah, sometimes I do this kind of load. Mostly right now I do 1 pick, 1 drop, but sometimes can be 2 drops, maybe 3 drops, nothing too crazy. Not like 10, not like 15 drops. That's too difficult. No driver assist. I don't like to unload by myself. But a couple of drops is okay, no problem. If the money is good, if they're paying extra for the drops, I can do it.
Okay, perfect. And how often do you want to come back home?
If they're paying good, I'll go out and stay out. But I try to get home at least every weekend, maybe every other weekend.
Gotcha. Coming back home to see the kids, the family, or?
Yeah, coming back home to see the wife. She's gonna get mad if I don't get home too often. She gets mad.
Gotcha. Okay. And I see here you already sent me your MC certificate and your certificate of insurance. Do you have a W-9?
W-9. I don't have it with me here in the truck, but I can call my wife and ask you to fax it to you or email it to you if you want. She's got one that's filled out already. She just needs to fax it. How do you want me to send it?
Email is fine. I mean, if fax is the only option, we can also make that work. So no problem. Whatever is easier for her.
You know what? I'll send you the number of my wife. You can give her a call and tell her to send you the W-9. You can give her the email address, then she'll send it right over. Do you need me to call my insurance to send you the certificate?
I already have the certificate. You don't have to list as a certificate holders at the moment. Some brokers may require you to do so, but at the moment, certificate of insurance is just fine.
Yeah, I'll give you the number for my insurance agent. You can call him as well. If you have the certificate already, it's good. What else do you need from me? I factor my loads. Are you going to take care of the invoicing for me, or you want my wife to do it?
We can also take care of the invoicing for you, sir. The only thing I would need it would be a notice of assignment from your factoring company. Do you happen to have that document?
I don't know. I think I have it. When you call my wife, ask her about the notice of assignment, she'll send it to you. I think she has it. Ask her if she has it. If she doesn't have it, we'll have to call my factoring and ask them to send it.
Okay, perfect, no problem. And tell me, what's the earliest time I can be calling you in the morning, more or less?
Calling anytime in the morning you can call me. If I don't pick up the phone, I'll call you back later, but you can call me anytime.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. And would you rather I call you, text you, email you?
No, you can call me. Email, no, don't send me email. I don't carry a computer with me here. Do everything on the phone. You can send me a text message if you want. You can give me a call if you want. If you have a load, that's good. You can give me a call right away. So you can book it. You can put the broker on hold, give me a call, and then we'll book it. If you see a load that's really good, maybe later, you don't have to call me. You can just book it. For now, just give me a call so we can discuss it, so we can approve it, and then you can go ahead and call the broker back and we can book the load.
Okay, fantastic, perfect. So remind me again, where are you right now? When do you need your next load and what's the best time to pick it up?
I'm picking up a load right here in Charlotte. I'm going to Texas. I'm gonna be there the day after tomorrow. The appointment's not set yet, but I'm gonna get there in the morning. I know this facility, I go there all the time. They open at 7 a.m. I usually park right there at about 5, 6 a.m. and I wait in line. I'm probably going to be the first one to get there, so maybe after 8, 9 o'clock, I'll be ready to start going.
Okay, fantastic, perfect. I'll start looking, Danny, and can I call you Danny? Is that okay?
Yes, it's good. Look me for a load, but let's try to get me back home. I want to get back to Charlotte before the weekend. It doesn't have to be one load coming back to Charlotte, but you can get me back maybe to Georgia. If there's something good, paying good to Tennessee, we can go to Tennessee. Let's not go to Florida. Right now there's nothing out of Florida.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to send you to Florida, right?
Yeah, you know, anything, any load really that can get me close to Charlotte, so that the load after we can go back to Charlotte, I can get there maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, and then after that we come out Monday.
Okay, perfect, no problem at all. I'll start working on that. Pleasure to meet you, and I'm happy to be working with you now.
Well, thank you, Isabel. Good to meet you as well.
Okay, have a good one. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.